Is history a lie or falsified? Funnily enough, many of us doubt the correctness of history taught. Scholars are constantly researching, revising and correcting the imprinted version, taught as if it were the only true truth. We have great books like Landnáma and Íslendingabók and others, but are they written by some men who embellished some happenings? History is a tricky thing, might be partly inventions. Who wrote? Was it always their sound conviction that led the way for what they wrote? Could it be that some scribes were paid for writing for others? Even danger of losing one's head. Why this? We shall though have what truer turns out to be. Did he know that there was some truth better than what he wrote? Quoting Ari Fróði. Some Icelanders desperately want the first settlers to have been churchians, following some sect of Roman Empire churchianity. Some several, yes, first they were Byzantium, then Roman Catholic, and then Lutheran Protestants that executed the Catholic bishop, where he was on his warfare against them, when that sect, which still is, those who killed the others. Heathen and Druid crosses wherever found are claimed to be Vatican churchian crosses. Some historians decide that they are of the Roman creed, that which was written some few centuries ago, thus being a fairly new theocracy sect. Crosses are not exclusively Christian signs, they are all over, also pagan ones. Crosses are much, much older than the Roman story which we hear all the time. There is a purely pagan one, or Druid. There are summer solstice caves, or winter solstice caves, found in many places. Only on the very moment of solstice does the ray of the sun reach the cross. Actually, Christians should not be allowed to celebrate Christmas, as that is a purely pagan solstice feast, something they are supposed to avoid, unless, of course, they admit Jesus to be a minor sun god, which he originally is, on which the Roman story is based. An island off the southeast coast of Iceland, a small one, is called Papey, and Papar are said to have been Christian monks living there. But Papa is a well-known name of sites that look like women's breasts. Had the settlers called Papar been monks, they would not have become part of the nation by begetting offspring, so they are called active monks, have had sex with women, and so contributed to the Christian origin of Icelanders. But where did the mothers come from? What if there were only pagan women, pagan mothers? How would they have brought the monk babies up? Funny and far-fetched, desperate attempt to prove that originally the settlers of Iceland were Christians, so Iceland a Christian country always. Nowadays, some of these desperate affirmation, churchianity is tightly mixed and intertwined with our Icelandic culture. Therefore, I have an acute question. What is our Icelandic culture, unto which that imported, by force imposed, churchianity doctrines are claimed to have mixed and mingled? That the imported stuff claimed to be clinging to our Icelandic culture is well known, as it is taught elaborately and funded and supported by official money. Ingólfur Sigurðsson, musician, proposes the question that churchianity made a monopolistic position for itself, propagated its own teachings, actually working against progress, and at the same time suffocated ancient sound science and wisdom. They burned the great man Bruno at the stake. Special balcony was made for the Pope to enjoy watching Bruno burn. They opposed Galileo. Their God named God told man to fill the earth of men and make Mother Earth their subdued slave. Now be intelligent. We have to know the fundamental difference between gnostics and literalism. Literalism won, and pure theosophy and spirituality got lost, along with the understanding of existence. The ancient knowledge was brutally suffocated. So now, what is our ancient culture? We should rediscover the understanding of existence. Why are we here?